In the last video, I suggested that you go to the Sentencing Council website to find the appropriate guideline, or failing that, to try the Crown Prosecution Service website. With this information, you should be fairly well informed before you get to court, but you can see immediately that the court has a technical job in sentence. You must understand that, but you want to develop a plea mitigation, the purpose of which is to present your position in a favourable light. This is not the same thing as trying to evade responsibility for what you've done. Probably the best thing you can do when mitigating on your own behalf is to begin with an apology. A genuine apology can be really disarming. For example, "I'm really embarrassed to be here. I felt bad ever since it happened and I just want to say sorry. Nothing like this has ever happened to me before and I want to do the right thing." If you can start in a positive fashion, you will engage the court and get them on side. Unless there is some disagreement with the prosecutor about the sentencing category, there's no need to mention that side of it at all. The prosecutor has a duty to assist the court with the appropriate guideline. You can focus elsewhere. Having made your apology, set out in a few words why the incident came about. If you've done something out of the ordinary, the chances are that a particular set of circumstances may have led to it. Examples might include pressures at home, financial worries, the responsibility of looking after others, bereavement, or some other traumatic event. These are not necessarily excuses, but they do place your offending in context. Not only that, courts are often persuaded by these examples, and all advocacy, whether done by professional or by defendants in person, is about persuading people. I would then move on to briefly explain why it will not happen again. What has changed? Have you sought counselling? Have you stopped drinking or found employment? There may be any number of positive changes that you have made to your life to make sure that the same thing doesn't happen again. Make a short list and be ready with them. You may also wish to tell the court what your plans are. Tell the court of any support you have and of your future prospects. Perhaps you're about to start a college course or a new job. If you've placed these things in jeopardy through your actions, don't be afraid to mention it. The court has a duty to sentence you appropriately, but will understand if you've already suffered as a result of your behaviour. Finally, if you have any character references, get a few copies and hand them in. It's polite to have a few spares for the court and for the prosecutor. References can give a more rounded view of your character, and you would be as well to hand them in before you start. It can help to get the court on side before you even stand up. It's really not as difficult as it seems, and again, don't worry about delivering a flawless performance. What matters is that you should be well prepared and sincere in your apology. In the final video of this series, I will look at particular problems in sentencing and how to anticipate them. If you need specific help, feel free to get in touch.